Were you in school and did you get, something like this brought in that absolutely just blew you away? Hello, and welcome back to another video. Yes, I am the face behind Retro Restorations. Usually just hear my voice, but I've got some really unique and fantastic items coming up over the next week or two, and I just had to do them justice by showing them off. Now ideally I'd have a table in front of me and I'd have them sat on, but we're going to have to make do with my small table here in the man cave. Now we're going to start off with this fantastic item. It's a scale model of the Apollo Saturn. So the Saturn V rocket was the rocket that it's like a space vehicle. It would take the Apollo modules into space all through the years, and the Saturn program basically ran between 1967 and 1973, with Apollo 11 being carried in 1969, landing on the moon on 16th of July 1969. Now the reason this is so fantastic and so unique, because obviously you can just go online or a model shop and buy one of these, although it is huge, is because this is an ex-museum loan item, and what I'll do is I'll kind of splice in some footage either as I'm talking now or as I go along. But as I rotate this round at the back, you're going to see it on here that it's actually from Doncaster Museum Service, museum loan, Saturn rocket model with its reference number there, TH/19A, and you can see the reference number on both sides here and here. So this was where Doncaster Council or the museum would loan out items, to schools or whatever, whenever they were doing a project, be it railways, Romans, Victorian times, space, and we're talking back in probably, judging from the font used here in the model, I would suggest this is probably in the 80s, maybe late 70s, early 90s, but I'm going to put this about the 80s. And so you'd have your school and you'd be doing a project, and then one of these would come in as a real wow factor and something to work around, to aid with the research or writing. So like a real practical thing. And I was lucky enough to be able to bid on some of these items because they were being sold off. So these are going to be absolutely fantastic for someone who is into space. So what you can do is you've got it here all cased up, and it would arrive, and you can actually take this perspex off and just have the model kind of sat open, although I wouldn't recommend it. What I've done is I have taken the perspex off, I've cleaned up the plastic on the inside, the outside, I've given it a light clean and hoover, made a couple of mild repairs. But the size of this thing, so it'll say down here, America's moon rocket Apollo Saturn, 1 centimetre represents 1.44 metres. And you can see the size of this person down here. They are literally absolutely tiny in comparison to this whole rocket. So this thing here stands at 99 centimeters tall, so it's really big, and I think I've done a cheesy thumbnail where I'm essentially holding it, but look at the size of this. I'm just over 6'3". It is absolutely spectacular. And what we have inside here, and your other measurements, just in case you're interested, we're looking about 29 wide by 21 deep for the base. So what we have is up at the top, the escape rocket, the Apollo command module, the Apollo service module. Out here we've got the lunar module, and then this is the Saturn rocket stage 3 here, Saturn rocket stage 2 here, the interstage just there, and then stage 1 down here with your main thrust. But absolutely amazing item. In terms of overall condition, as you'd expect through years of being transported and kids and people having their hands on it, there's some light wear and scratches to the perspex. There's an old sticker mark here. In fact, there's like a little bit of sellotape on there. There's a couple of cracks in some of the perspex just down here. There's a bit of a crack to the perspex where one of the screws goes in. And again, there's a little bit of a crack here. You can see at the back. Other than that, the back's got a little bit of lightweight, not really going to see that. We've got some screws in here to secure those bits. And then inside on the model, one minor repair just to attach the C-fin and one of the legs on the lunar module, but other than that, in really fantastic condition. So really wanted to show it off. For me, it is a special item. You're not going to get well, first of all, just the size, scale and finish of it is absolutely superb. But then the other two things, think about the memories, think about all the people who've seen these. Were you in school and did you get, something like this brought in that absolutely just blew you away? And finally, this is an ex-museum loan item. You are not going to find another of these anywhere. You know, it tells a tale, it has provenance of where it's come from, and just a truly fantastic item. I hope you've enjoyed the video. This will be going online on my eBay, but it's going to be collection only because there's no way I'm posting this, and it will just blow you away if you are lucky enough to get hold of this. I hope you enjoyed the video. A few more special items coming up, another 3. If you did, please like and subscribe, it really helps me grow the channel. Until the next one, all the best, take care and see you.